Alright, in this video I'm just going to show a little bit of where I'm going to put things in our Halloween display this year. So I'm going to have this similar to last year. Harvester Souls here again, Nightcrawler, Ellie Hatchet. Maybe, I don't know if I'll have Convulsing Nurse here again. Maybe that new one, what's her name? Oh, Flena? Whatever her name, I haven't really learned all their new names yet. Maybe, no, this is a little not level enough for Convulsing Nurse here. We'll see. But Looming Strawman, that one Harvester in the tree as always. Lucas's Flaming Scarecrow, the Home Depot version of the Cornstalker. I don't know. Like I said, in the middle is always Jackstraw, a Looming Strawman, a Rusty probably, the other Looming Strawman there. Harvester or Nightmare Harvester, Pumpkin Patch Prowler, the Big Lots Scarecrow, like the Flaming Scarecrow this year, and then the other 2011 Harvester, and Jack-o'-Lunger in front. Even though he's fried, he'll be jumping continuously because that's how he has to be wired. Buzzsaw from Spirit this year will go in front of this shed. He'll be holding this saw out like this with a Forgotten Farmer head laying on the, because both of my Forgotten Farmer's poles are snapped. So I'm going to put them on the ground like, you know, he cut their heads off. And then the Butcher facing this way, the Butcher from last year, and him holding the Techie Skull Spearhead. The Werewolves, as usual. Lurching Werewolf, I tested him in my unit, actually, the other day. And he is working. I don't know, he was not working last year. But we had a lot of bad adapters last year that weren't working either. So the Lurching Werewolf... Maybe Limb Ripper if I can get him up and going. The other two, as usual, Wolf Spitter, Howler. He's not one of my favorites this year. What was it called? Mr. Howl. I'm putting him, he's really tall, so he'll be taller than all the other werewolves, so he's going to go way back there. And then all the witches. Lurching Vampire probably up there again, and one of the Black Widow witches. Or vampiresses, whatever you want to call it. One of the Man's Possessed Friend. I'll have a new incinerator because I'm buying one off of somebody. Menacing Molly is always. Forest Demon, Harbinger of Hell, you know, just the general. This is where I was thinking maybe I could use, what's it called? The Lord to Carnivar and the zombie dropping head. I usually use a flame light here though, so we'll see. But it would work for that. I'm getting Crouchy this year. I'll probably use him up there. The Home Depot waving clown I got, the vintage clown right there. Maybe one of the Twilight Twitchers up here. The old Jemmy Michael Myers because its arm is still broken. So. And a few other random ones. This is going to be the toy theme. Little Days in the Maestro again. Probably Rising Doll. Fright in the Box. And a table of the Terror Toys tabletops. Probably. This is the Scientist theme. Tote Corpse will be on that table again. Another table with lab stuff. Like the crawling nose and jars. Of just anything that's scientist related. It'll be Mad Scientist. Or Evil Scientist, that Magic Power Frankenstein, that Jemmy Party Monster, Cryo Chamber Corpse, and underneath one of the tables we'll have Sewer Varmint, Bone Collector again probably on there because that's really the only place he looks good there, and maybe that alien, that dummy that I have the alien costume on. I'll hopefully have the Swinging Swamp Hag's head fixed. It snapped off last year when we were taking the stuff down. Same as always, Pumpkin Nester, Swinging Scarecrow. Yeah. All the Possessed Girls. I'm going to probably keep all the Possessed Girls in the same order that they were in last year. With that Party City Lady of the Grave up there again. Possessed Wallhanger. Basically exactly how it was last year. I'm just going to have it that way again this year because it was really nice that way. The new Rosemary, when I get it, instead of the 2011 one. I'm getting another 2014 Rosemary from Harrison. I'm buying it off of him very soon. I'm also buying his Jemmy Edwardian Butler. It's the 2006 model from Walmart. That's just going to be in the front of the garage because it's a butler and it holds the candy tray. Levitator girl, as always. Attack spider again. This will be the zombies. Same thing as last year, the barrel ones here. Limiting zombie boy, punctured Pete, rising from the grave zombie, one of the pop-up zombies. I'm ordering Miserable Marie. She'll go somewhere here. One of the Demonica that doesn't move anymore, the 2010 one. I'm also getting the Miss Mercy, and I wanted to put her somewhere over here, but I'm not sure. Slim Soul Stealer will probably go here again as usual. Headbanger Zombie will of course go up there again. Either Lunging Pumpkin Carver will go in here again, or back over there where she was. And I'll put maybe Mommy's Favorite back over here because I liked her up here, but she was so short that you couldn't really see her face. Her face is like almost by this wood part. Like you had to look very close to see it. A lot of people missed it. I'll probably, Double Trouble, Dawn of the Dead, and all those will be up there again. Maybe Double Trouble, but maybe Double Trouble right here because she doesn't activate up there either. So the Rocking Horse Doll, maybe Mommy's Favorite could go right here too somewhere. Boney Tony always goes on the slide. One of the Blacklight Spiders will always go here. The Rocking Horse Doll from Party City 2019. End of the tunnel will be the old Pennywise again. That's on the Force Demon assembly. I was going to have Towering Clown there this year, but I don't have it anymore because I traded it to Haunted Halloween. Then I don't know if we'll have the Death Rose fixed because all three have issues right now, but it'll be Electrified Eddie, that High Voltage Fence Zombie, Boogeyman, and Electrocuted Maniac. Oh yeah, an Electrified Corpse, wherever. That one Damien always goes there. The one that twitches when it tries to go up, because I don't know, I feel like it works really well there. I have some like lightning projectors that I got from Menards that have lightning sounds, and it projects lightning bolts and a danger high voltage. I'm gonna have that on here because we usually have either a strobe light shining over here, but it's all the way back over there, so it doesn't shine very well, or no lighting at all, and it's just the lights from the flickering of the props. We try to put the high voltages and live wires up, but their batteries are always dead. They only last like 15 minutes, especially the live wires, because they only take AAAs. I'm getting the Crouching Clown from Spirit this year, the one in the blue. Putting it there. Dead Humor. Hell Fiend. He won't be lunging this year because his head snapped off last year. It is glued back on, but it's probably not strong enough to enable the lunging, so he'll probably just talk this year. I was hoping I could fit Lord the Carnivar somewhere here, but I don't think it'll fit with him. This tunnel this year is mostly going to be a blacklight tunnel. What I'm going to do is when you come in, it will have maybe Experiment 4 and Life Sentence over here. But then there will be Twitching Banshee and Wacky Mo Clown on the side. And then there will be the Hauntress behind. It was that bush that it jumps out from. Then there will be by this one. Oh yeah, that's the one that Sweet Dreams goes by. These are all white and black, so there will be a big black light going on here that'll project everything. The top is always covered, so it's dark in here. What I'm doing is I'm putting Thrashing Clown here, Sitting Scare Clown here, Black Light Jumping Spider in the middle. What I'm going to do is the Black Light, Sitting Scare Clown and Thrashing Clown will be on a step pad. And that will be underneath the Jumping Spider, which will be on that prop remote that Spirit sells. So when the spider jumps, it will activate the step pads that are underneath and activate the two clowns as well. Because the Sitting Scare Clown does not work on sensor anymore with the candy bowl. It got messed up last year. And yeah, so that's another. So it won't be holding the bowl, so it'll actually be scarier. People won't expect it to actually jump up. I don't know what else. There's room for like maybe two other things. Maybe the brown jumping spider that I always put in the tunnel every year, somewhere over here. So yeah, I can't wait to see how the black lights look in here. The cemetery is always all the reapers along the fence. I don't know about the talking cherubs or the untimely death. It depends if I can get their mouths sealed up because they're all cracked. Their latex is all cracked and stuff. Now here is going to be the puking zombie from Techie again. Deadly Roots. The 2011 Gravedigger should be fixed by then, and I'll try to have it here again. Maybe one of the Twilight Twitchers, and then there was one other thing. I gotta remember what it was. I'll have to come back. I can't remember. There was something else I was gonna put there. But this is where that clown inflatable arch always is. It's gonna be Hugs the Clown, Peekaboo Clown. Behind him, after you enter the tunnel, last year it's going to be the same. It was Silent and Deadly and the Rotten Ringmaster with the girl in the cage. I'm getting the Home Depot Gravedigger, which will be right here, which will highlight the cemetery theme. This side of the inflatable arch is always Waving Wally, and I usually have the Misfortune Teller here, but I'm going to have Henry Hustle here instead. Then once you come in, after you walk through the inflatable, Uncle Charlie will be on this side with his bucket where you can get candy, and maybe Misfortune Teller over here on this side this year, or back there. I'm getting a Jemmy Zoltan pretty soon too, so I'm gonna put that. We'll have all those tables. We should have more tabletops this year. Last year we really didn't use any tabletops because we didn't have time to go back to get more. So, but this year I'm gonna plan earlier and start getting ready earlier for that kind of stuff. Right here, one of the menacing Mollies always goes on this side of the tree. Johnny Punk will probably go here. He's really loud, so people will definitely hear him. And I'm getting that Barry zombie in the cage. I'll probably hang him from the tree somewhere. That'll look really cool, him shaking around in the tree. Now, this is the part that I'm also really excited for, the licensed. Usually I have Michael Myers right here. This year, what I'm thinking about doing is putting the Jemmy ghost face here. The Jemmy from 2011. It's still fried. It doesn't do anything. But what I'm thinking about doing is putting the Crazy Create ghost face behind it. Like the Jemmy ghost face is going to be a dummy, but the Crazy Create one is going to jump out from behind it. Because if I put it right there, it's going to go behind one of the other characters and you won't see it. But right here, it'll jump out and you'll see its face pop out from behind. It kind of reminds me of Happy Death Day, because there's that one scene in the second movie where they go to that room and there's all these mannequins with the mascot of the school, which is the baby face, and they're all just hanging in there, but the real guy's actually in there too. So they just kind of inspired off of that. And then Jason, the Jemmy Jason, Michael, you know, wherever, Sam in front somewhere over here with the flaming trick-or-treat pumpkin light, and maybe Shorty from Killer Clowns somewhere here. And then Pennywise. It's going to be a Pennywise display. The Jemmy Pennywise. I'm getting a new Crazy Create Pennywise. The Georgie from Party City. And the new Sewer Pennywise for this year. So I know it doesn't make sense to have 3 Pennywise in one section, but this is a licensed display for the people that are too scared to go into the backyard. They have something to look at, iconic characters that they can look at. You know, it's kind of like a waiting room. Like, or if we get so busy that people have to wait in line, which did happen last year, there's stuff out here that they can look at. I got to get that little Rising Exorcist fixed. Hair got caught in her mechanism last year, so she wasn't working, but she'll be in front somewhere. She's little. What I'm doing here, I'm putting Mr. Dark right here, because I know he jumps out far. He goes like he probably goes out probably to here, so his whole base will cover this whole sidewalk, and then he jumps up 9 feet tall. Now I would put him in the backyard, but that's one that I want everybody to see. I just want everybody to see his poles are all metal. He will not break. He'll be back enough so he doesn't hit anybody, you know, but that will catch people's attention. So yeah, that'll catch everybody's attention that's driving by. Like, I'm sure I could put them in the backyard on the deck. No, probably not. I thought this house was a little shorter down. I was like, you could probably see them from the backyard, but I didn't remember this tree that would block it. But then this is going to be a ghost section with another black light. It's going to be the W Wrath ghost that's being released this year. I'm getting the Gemmy 2010 Rising Ghost that was at Target, the life-size one, and then the 2 little hovering ghosts. And there's going to be a black light shining on all of those. Probably Demonico will go somewhere in here too, the 2013 one I got. And yeah, that should be it for this area. I can't wait. I'm so excited for this year, but, well, I can't do it because I need the props first. But, like I said, the Gemmy Butler will go along the... Some will go along the garage because, you know, like Butlers. Skis the Butler will probably just go on the deck because neither of ours work. Oh yeah, probably maybe the Gemmy Ghost Reaper will go somewhere. I don't know where I'm putting the 2 pirates this year, or the Gemmy Witches, because all the Gemmy Witches need repair yet. And then the pirates, I don't know if they're working or not. Well, the dancing one I got to do some fixing. The other one, the 2013 one, I don't know if that works or not. It stopped working last year, but I think it was just the adapter. So I don't know, but I don't know where I'm putting it because it's not going to fit in there with all those new licensed ones this year, so it might either go here or on the deck. I'm also going to be getting another Huntress, but to use it going forward, just, you know, in case I don't get Lurching Vampire fixed, or if he breaks again. He breaks on our display every year. He stops working before people start showing up every single time. I don't know where I'd put it yet. Either somewhere along here or just on that panel as well with the Lurching Vampire. Like, Lurching Vampire could go like on the side, or Black Widow. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe Huntress could go in the middle of that. I don't know. We'll see. But it's all sketched and figured out in my head. It's just a matter of waiting for that day to come and getting all the new stuff. And then I guess I'll be getting the Jester from Home Depot too, because Lucas doesn't want to buy it no more. So I'm not sure where I'll put down yet. Maybe that one will have to go on the deck too. We'll see. But I can tell that most of what I sketched out will work, you know. And this will all be full with inflatables again, like always. Probably one over there as always. I don't know where I'm putting, probably the Evil Cauldron Witch in the front again, because I like that one being out here. It'll be on step pad. But I suppose that's it for now. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think my ideas are pretty good? Or, yeah, just let me know what you think.